paying VA claims. There's high-paying VA claims, low-paying VA claims, and no-paying VA claims. A no-paying VA claim, that means that you're filing a claim for something that the VA is not going to pay you for. An example of this that comes to the top of my head are mental health claims. If you're already service-connected for depression and then you file another claim for insomnia, you're not going to get paid any more for that. They're just going to be like, maybe they'll not even service-connected, but best case scenario. You have a nexus, you have symptoms, you have a diagnosis. Okay, we'll just move that over here to your 30% depression. So that's an example of a no-paying claim. An example of a low-paying claim would be you have a rating of like 30%. You're on the low side of it because you're using the combined ratings table. So let's say you're at 25%. So you file a couple claims, get your knee connected for 10%, get tinnitus for 10%, and something else for 10%. Maybe at that low of a number, you'll get to 40. So you spent all this time and energy and effort, and you went from 30% to 40%. That's a low-paying VA claim scenario. High-paying VA claims are what you should be looking at. Secondary VA claims are the way to go, and these categories, they max out. Headaches, there's one rating, diagnostic code 8100. So if you have a rating for any kind of headaches, migraines or anything else, that's your rating. If you want to increase the rating, the severity of your symptoms needs to be higher and you need to prove that. Adding on tension headaches to migraine headaches isn't going to do anything because you only get one rating for headaches. So understanding that before you file your claim is a good idea. Same thing with mental health. You can have one mental health rating. You can have multiple disabilities, multiple diagnoses, but you get one rating. So the VA has rules in place. These particular examples are called pyramiding, but they're all over the place. And you should be focusing your efforts on high-paying VA claims. So if you already have a mental health rating, increase it. Prove that your symptoms are worse. And then once you get to 70%, cool, that's good. Moving on. Let's go tackle headaches now. All right, got my headaches up to 50%. Perfect. What's the next category? GERD or IBS. High-paying claims usually come in at 30% versus 0%, like hearing loss, or 10% for tinnitus. I mean, if you have to file those claims, you have to file those claims to get the ball rolling. But once you've got a couple conditions rated, high-paying VA claim time. You're shooting for 50 or 60, but if you come out at the middle in the average rating, you're going to still walk away with 30. These are going to move the needle on your claim. These are worth your while. Understand the combined ratings table and how it's going to work against you. Do the math before you even file the claim, because if you're going to file a claim and you're at like 90%, and when you end up and win everything you file a claim for, you're still going to be at 90%, that's literally a waste of time. Remember, a lot of this stuff lives in your body and you don't know about it. You're used to not complaining about anything. You never complain in service. We're taught to suck it up all the time. So it is very normal for us to have conditions that we don't even know about. Let me jump in here real quick and tell you about my boot camp. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my boot camp. You can talk to me live. There's a link on the website and in the description, combatcraig.com. And also, if you need medical evidence like a nexus or documenting your symptoms properly, go to our website, combatcraig.com, and it says medteam/nexus letters. Click on that link, fill out the form, boom, you're done.